Well, I'm Ranger Kooky. Oh, no, I'm not Ranger Kooky or the Ranger. I'm Boylan Kooky. That means I'm bitching today. So what you bitching about this time, Boylan Kooky? Well, really, I'm not bitching. I just want to talk. I'm going to talk to you about bushcraft. Yes, bushcraft. The magical word that everybody loves to do. Bushcraft. Bushcraft. Alright, so I've been doing a lot of research about bushcraft. What is bushcraft? What does it benefit you in one way or another? And what it's for, and what you need to learn it for, and who should learn bushcrafting skills. Okay. Alright, let's start off with who needs to learn bushcrafting skills. There's a couple of people that need to learn some bushcrafting skills when they are walking or going through the woods. That sun's right in your eyes. When you're walking through the woods or hiking in the woods, you need to know a little bit of bushcrafting skills. Just in case you get lost, you have the proper gear to sustain yourself. Now, bushcrafting is also a skill of medieval days where some people want to go back in time and learn what our ancestors did too. Let me back up some. Back up. I'm gonna back up. All right. Bushcrafting was what our ancestors used to do when they tried to live and survive every day of their life. They used bushcrafting skills, using hand drills to make fire, bow drills to make fire. There's different methods of making fire back then by using two pieces of wood and rubbing them again. And other techniques that our ancestors used to survive the next day. There's different types of bushcraft. There's primal bushcraft. That means using stone axes or whatnot and making rope out of straw, pine needles, or whatever it's made out of, making rope out of that material. That's like primeval stuff. Then you got pioneer, the pioneer bushcraft. They have an anvil, hot metals, iron. They work with iron. They use the same techniques of the primeval, but a little update. They make knives, they make weapons, they make tools to make grain and stuff like that. Then it goes up again, which is the bushcraft we know today, which is the simple tools: a saw, a knife, a carving tool, a saw, axe, a knife, a couple of knives, a carving tool. Then most people lay on the ground to sleep at night. Some people use a hammock or a tent. So you got three options there of the bushcraft we have today. And that's what I'm going to try to do, is both primeval bushcraft and modern day bushcraft. Means try to learn the skills, how to start fire using sticks, stuff like that. So I've been doing a lot of research on this bushcraft, and I'm trying to discover what it is and who needs to learn this skill. And I think now this is where it comes in, where who needs to learn this skill. For example, those who backpack, that means getting a big bag of gear with tent, hammock, stuff to go camping in the middle of the woods. Now, I've seen people practice bushcraft in a park. They go to a park and work their bushcrafting skills. I recommend you to do that. Go to a park. Don't go in the middle of the woods and hoping you're going to learn bushcrafting and you might get lost and bam, you need those skills, but you didn't learn them in a park. So here's my recommendation for those who need this skill. One, these people who backpacking, who hike, who goes camping in the middle of the woods, off-grid people, and hikers. Those are the people I think need to learn some of these bushcrafting skills. That's the people I recommend to learn bushcrafting skills. Those people right there. The hiker, the jogger, the one that goes in the woods now. I mean, you go in the deep woods, you go camping or hiking or backpacking. Backpacking is from going to point A, stopping between point A and point B, stopping in the middle and camping overnight. That's a backpacker. Hikers, which is going from point A to point B with no stopping. That's a hiker. Then you got car campers, which you get your gear, throw in a car, go out to a park, throw your gear out, start camping. You can camp there overnight, 3 days, 4 days, something like that. Now, like I said, damn it, this must be cold. Now, these, like I said, recommend for those people, and I also recommend you, when you're learning your bushcrafting skill, go to a park. Don't go in the middle of the woods and you're going to get lost and you only got a stick to rub fire with. Don't do that. Practice. Practice makes perfect. So what I'm going to do, I already got some skills done. I can go in the middle of the woods. I always bring back up, so I'm good. I'm going to go out. What I'm going to do, my other two channels, they're going to go out in the middle of the woods and do bushcrafting skills. Now, if you want, you can tell me, give and take, or do a project, and I will do that project in the next video. So if you have a chance to say, hey, I want you to do a feather stick, okay, no problem. But each of those bushcrafting skills I have seen or watched or learned from TV or Discovery channels, YouTube, you name it, from those people who does bushcrafting, I learned a lot from y'all, and I want to appreciate. I'm like, thank y'all for teaching me bushcrafting skills. And I'm going to ridicule each bushcrafting skill I come across. I start doing a feather stick, I don't want to ridicule it to what I think needs to be ridiculed. If it needs to be ridiculed, I might say this is the best idea or bad idea. Why you need to learn certain skills for certain things. So I'm going to ridicule every bushcrafting skill I do. The good and the bad. So let you know right now, I'm going to ridicule bushcrafting skills. Yeah, it's pretty cold in here. I'm coughing my brains out. Alright. So I'm going out and I'm going to teach you how to do bushcrafting skills. I know a lot of them. I just don't put some to practice because I got modern day stuff. Fire seal rod or flint and steel or things like that. I got a cigarette lighter. I got 3 or 4. I always carry 3 or 4. Oh, you're going to run out of fuel. Trust me, I'm going to light a fire one way or another. And I always carry at least 2 ways of starting a fire or keeping a fire going. So remember that. That's for both of my channels. They go always carry at least two lights and 2 types of ways of cooking food. I'm going to eat tonight. You starve with the wet wood. That's good. Alright, so in each of my channels, well, only one channel is they're going to be the Rangers going to be teaching you. So I'm trying to give 10 minutes to 5-minute video lessons for each skill. Tell you the flaws, why I don't like it, what you should do without this. Alright, I think this sums it up. I explain who needs to learn this and why you need to learn this. Because if you get lost, those bushcrafting skills can maybe help you survive the next day. Remember, Ranger is a survivalist. Ranger Kooky is everything. Doesn't matter what he does. I'm Boylan Kooky. I just chat, so you don't have to listen to all my other channels, long videos on my other channels. Even though I got a couple of long videos, I'm trying to make them short. So, stay tuned. Alright, explain who needs to learn. I'm going to explain each bushcrafting skills, the goods, the bad, and the flaws, and the cons. And make short videos. Try to make short videos. Oh yeah, by the way, I was watching these videos and I've seen different people doing different things. Yes, I'm going to make a bushcraft shelter. Then he cranks up the chainsaw and makes a shelter. Okay, he used the chainsaw to make a shelter. Now, I'm just telling you all the flaws I've seen people making bushcrafting videos. Another thing for bushcrafter is to go out and try to be medieval like our ancestors did, to camp and enjoy themselves in a different way and learn a skill. That's what bushcrafting, oh, what it means to me. I forgot about that. What does bushcrafting means to me? Remember, it's a skill. Anybody can learn bushcrafting skills. There's tons of them. There's survival bushcraft, which I do survival bushcraft. That means everything. I'm not limited to certain tools. My regions tells me to use certain tools. The region of your location makes you use certain different tools, like an axe. I don't need an axe or a bow saw, so I switch those out. Other people I've seen make a dome shell, then bean sweet wrap it with clear bean sweet wrapper. I'm like, okay, that's bushcrafting. Good, I like that. So I want you to ridicule me, please. No, that's not how it's done. You show me a link. If you can't show me a link, don't bitch, don't complain. I want you to be honest. Say you could have done this way, and I'm here. This is what YouTube's about. Being really cute. I want to be really cute, but do it in a nice way, please. All right. All the videos I've watched, most people carry, like I said earlier, I already showed you my gear, what the ranger's going to use. He's only use his harness and that bag. Because I've seen people only carry a certain amount of tools in a side bag to go out in the wilderness. If they get lost, they got the tools they need to make it next day. So I think that sums it up. I'm learning bushcrafting, so come along with me. Teach me. If I need to be taught, show me the right way of bushcrafting. Because you just don't complain. Please don't come to my channel and bitch and complain. I'm here to learn. And to teach what I know. Remember that. So if you have a complaint, be nice about it. Talk civil. Show me a link or a video or pictures. I got Facebook too. You can go to Facebook and you can comment a private message. You can bitch me out there on a private message on Facebook. You don't have Facebook? Well, just bitch me out then, because I'm got to be really cute. Do it nice. Say something nice about it, or I will know what you're talking about. Trust me. Alright, this video way too long. So what bushcraft means to me, it means just trying to go back to my primal state of mind and use what my ancestors did. It's a skill I can learn because I'm a backpacker and a hiker. So those two things also qualifies for me. So those things that qualify for what I want to learn bushcraft for. And I already know a lot of skills, but I just don't put them to practice. Alright, I'm Boylan Kooky, and I'll see you later in the Scargy Dark. Leave any comments or bitching below. Please be in not a rude way. Like, don't call me a dumbass because I'll put you in your space. Don't say something stupid because I will put you in your space. Trust me. I look dumber than you think. Alright, I'm Boylan Kooky out. Alright. I'm Boylan Kooky. And I want to bitch a little bit about bushcrafters. That's right, bushcrafters. The evil bushcrafters. Now, I've seen a lot of bushcrafters. And some people want to do bushcrafting skills. Hey, no problem. You can do whatever you want. You can go wherever you want. You can go to a park and do bushcrafting skills at a park, but you can't cut trees down in certain parts. So, just curious how you're going to do bushcrafting skills. Do you bring your own wood? I've seen so many people. Now, breaking down bushcraft in the real matter, it sucks for a lot of people because to establish oneself, don't worry about this, not gonna be any part. Action. Well, I'm Boylan Kooky, and today I want to talk about some bad news. Last month on the 24th, it was a Sunday going into a Monday morning, my car was broken into. And I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to explain everything. Alright, I usually leave my windows cracked because I got my Durag with me. And it's really hot, so I crack my windows so keep the heat from exploding my windows out or cracking my windshield more. So I cracked my windows about that much. You can barely put a freaking arm in it. I even tried to open the door. I couldn't do it. So that night, around 1 o'clock, a gentleman come into our donut shop where I work at. And around, 11 o'clock, and he stayed to 1. And he left. He went to my car. Oh, wait a minute. Let me back up. He went in my car around 10 o'clock to see what he could find and get. He reached his little skinny arm in here and unlocked the door and got in my vehicle. I guess he probably rooted through all my stuff. It was kind of weird. He moved the blankets to get underneath that stuff. They had like thousands of dollars worth of gear in here. Now, he goes through my stuff, I guess, for about 20 minutes. Then he goes inside our donut shop. Followed them. There's cameras everywhere in our shop. So he stays inside for about 2 hours and leaves. He goes back in my car and pulls out a bag, which is one of my Molly 2 bags. And it was full of gear. It was the bag I usually take out to do videos with, and I show you, hey, let's look inside this bag. And the bag he took was one of the bags I was working on, is how not to get lost in the middle of the woods. And a lot of stuff that was in that bag was part of that video. I only made half of it. I was kind of upset because I didn't record everything, so I had to remake it. So it was still in my car. So he takes a bag of all kinds of stuff. It's almost $1,000. I'm sorry, about $500, $600 worth of gear. It was horrible. I was miserable. But I upgraded all my security. Make sure it was all rolled up. I got my dog in my truck or outside the truck. I bring my dog to work. I used to do that before I got robbed. And the boss, somebody took a picture of me and the dog outside, and they thought I wasn't feeding my dog and not watering it and all that bull. But I water and feed my dog all the time. I go out there 3 or 4 times a night to check on him, make sure he's there, make sure he got water, make sure I fed him. I got a little bag of treats. I spent like $160 on dog food for this dog. Expensive dog food. He's picky and finicky eater. So, he goes in my truck, takes the stuff. Now, I tried to get the secretary to do the recording, you know, find out who did it. At first, I thought an employee got into my stuff and took nothing, because it was kind of weird. This guy, I had 2 brand new credit cards. He could sign my name on a thing. And I had 2 credit cards, GoPro, bicycle cameras. I got all kinds of stuff in here, and he only took like minimum of stuff. He didn't take my wallet. He didn't take my cameras. It was just odd. He only took camping gear, a rucksack. I have a whole list. I got our police report and everything if you want to go look, see all the stuff that was taken. And it has like 2 whole big freaking lists of things. A jet boil my friend gave me, some other stuff my friend gave me was in there. I'm very upset about it, but I'm over with it now because we got him. We caught the guy. I called the police. I did a police report. Told him, you know, my truck was ransacked. And only in the front. He was only looking for cash in the little bag I had. He didn't go underneath any of those blankets back there. So I guess it's true about if you cover your stuff, the thief won't bother. And I guess it's true because he didn't go through none of that stuff underneath the blankets back there. Thousands of dollars worth of gear back there. I mean, he could have made a good fortune. He took 2 bow lights, which I'm upset, a jet boil, some other little knick-knack camping gear. Yeah, I'm pissed off, but we did a report the first day. After the secretary didn't do her job or whatever, she couldn't do it, she couldn't find out who did it. The first day, I found out who did it. It was one of my customers. Comes in every night, stays for like 2 hours and leaves. The second day, I find out, it took me 3 days, I find out his name. Find out where his name, where he works at, and generally where he lives at. Within 1 week, I found out his roots. He rides a bike. He rode a bike to my job. And when he rode his bike, I traced him everywhere he went. He went from my car to the front of the building, came back into the front of the building, sat down in the building, left, went around by the next store, which is McDonald's, got in my car, got my stuff, and took off, making a left. Cameras are badass there. So I'm trying to call the police, the sheriff that's on the case, because we had him arrested. They charged him with 3 different things. Misdemeanor, because he stole some money from one of the waiters, it was $1. His bond was like $10,500. 10 grand and $500. It was like $3,500 twice for having stolen property over under $1,000. Twice. So he's been robbing somebody's houses. So when they arrested him, I guess they got a search warrant to search his house and property, find out probably other people's property there. So you got 2 charges. Owning or having stolen goods under $1,000 and misdemeanor theft, which is stealing from one of the waiters. So I'm trying to call the the sheriff, to see what property they found so I can go claim it. I gave him a long time so he can do the research and the search and seizure, whatever they got to do. I didn't bother them. I didn't call them everything. I didn't want to bug them. I know it takes time for them to work. It's been almost a week, 3 weeks now. So I try to call him today. I guess he's off. So we'll call him later on tonight and see if he's working. Let's see if they have my property, and I can see if I can go by and pick it up. So that's the bad news. And the good news, we got them. And I hope some of the property, especially the 2 bow lights and the jet boil, is returned to me. all kinds of other little knickknacks, compass, little maps, all expensive stuff returned. And I'll show you a video and update on that too. Alright, I'm Boylan Kooky. I hope I learned a lesson. Lock my doors. I got all kinds of new equipment coming to secure my vehicle when I'm at work. So if somebody comes in my car, I will know immediately somebody's in my car. I had the ILO camera in here. So the minute somebody comes in, bam, I got you on camera and it's live. Goes straight to my camera, my phone, records it. Then I can push a button and record you doing everything. And pick up sound, which I like about that. It picks up sound too. So I can hear you, see you, and if I wanted to, I could talk back to you. But I took that out because I need that at my camp. That's the ILO Go. It's a badass camera. I recommend that camera to anybody. High quality camera. If you'd like to see a couple of videos about the camera or how it works, let me know below. I'll post a link on Facebook or make a video and place it on Ranger Kooky or Boylan Kooky's channel. Alright, this video is too long. I learned my lesson. I lost some stuff. I don't know what's going to be returned. I will give you an update about this. Try to call the deputy, and I'll see you later. And cover your stuff. That keeps the bad guy from taking stuff. I learned. It was weird. Alright, bye-bye.